Josie, Alessio Sicaro, October 25th. There's the left hand, there's the counter. Sawyer DP, big left hand, he's had knockdown number 2. Big left hand, and that drops James Ridley. Gotta be careful, Bonner's coming with power. Right hand, that's a knockdown. You cannot be safe on the movement. Throw back heavy, he does. Right hand on the counter. Sweeney definitely turning up the temperature here in round number 3.
What's up? We are all the way live from Satellite 5 back again on this fight week, headed to Rome, the homeland. Going to be in Italy. Very excited about that. The wine will be flowing. Wine will be like blood. You're going to see it all. Blood, wine, great food. It's going to be amazing. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. And I love that the people that are here in the chat, I mean, I didn't get to write you guys down. It's been crazy, but I'll just go through it. I mean, I saw Savage Combat Sports is up, drinking blackout coffee and cannabis, he says. The Breakfast of Savages. Little Ben's here. Tag Shaw. I see Scott Laskowski. We'll talk about you in a minute, pal. Also, Rick Walsh here. Everybody. Dora's here. Bayer's here. Brian Wisconsin's here. I love it. Anthony Yost. What's up, Anthony? How are you? Russ Maxim, Quailman, Colin, everybody. If I miss you, here's Wesley Kill Eagle. It's just nonstop. Here's Monica. Everyone's excited to be here. Big turnout today to start off the show. Now, look, if you're watching somewhere else, we appreciate you wherever you're watching. Maybe you're watching on X. We've had good ratings on there. Twitter, X, whatever you call it. Listen, if you comment, I'm not going to know what you say because I don't see that. I only see the YouTube. So if you want to come over and join the conversation, get in the chat. It's fun. They fight. They talk. They're friends. We're a big family. Dysfunctional. But get in the chat. It's The Bare Knuckle Show on YouTube. Also, if you're on Instagram, get in the chat. The Bare Knuckle Show on YouTube. And if you see somebody over there, bring them over. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And we keep this big, dumb show rolling. I love it. So a lot of stuff to get into today. Everything from... I'm very excited to have behind-the-scenes footage from Hammond, Indiana from last week. A lot of stuff went down there, some fun stuff. Also, Esteban Mohawk Rodriguez. He will be joining us to talk about his big fight coming up November 1st at our Michigan debut. Plus, we're going to watch some of his greatest moments, get his reaction. Love this guy. Very intense. You're going to love him, too. And then a world premiere video later on. Ben Bonner and Franco Tenaglia ahead of the lightweight tournament kickoff. Very excited about that. There's so much going on today. We're excited. Look, I can see myself. We're excited that you're here too. Hey, you know, here I got an intern working aboard. Nobody came in today. Everyone's going to Italy. Intern Dave's here.
Seriously.
What's up, Dave? How are you?
What's going on, buddy?
The only reason I call you an intern is because they don't give me a budget on the show. You got to talk to somebody, so I can't pay you for today. Is that all right?
Yeah, well, I can't pay myself. So.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're here. It's always fun when you're on. I thought Indiana was absolutely amazing. The crowd, as far as me, what I do, the crowd was absolutely amazing. Had some fun fights. You were watching. Did you enjoy the show as well?
Yeah, man. Great night of fights. You know, one or two, you know, could have went without probably, but great card. Yeah, great card overall. You know, it was only 9 fights. We still had about a 3-hour show. So
it's amazing.
Yeah,
right?
It was great.
And so I met a lot of people. One of the guys I always shout out in the chat, Scott Laskowski. I finally got to meet this guy. Hey, Scott, how are you? Scotty the Body. That's his man. Scotty's awesome. Scotty Too Hottie. Scott Laskowski came up, got a picture with him. It was awesome to talk to people. I love it. If you ever watch the show and you come to an event, please say hi and introduce yourself because I see all your names, and it's so cool to meet you. It was so much fun to meet him. A lot of fans were there. The fans really seemed to like everything. I was out chatting with them. They were very pumped up about our debut. A lot of them said they're going to Michigan also. They were starved, Dave. I don't think I've ever seen a crowd like that was as excited that we were debuting there. They've been watching for a while. Matter of fact, I did meet this guy, and I'm sorry, bro, I don't remember your name. I'm going to call you Coffin Scum. I mean, look at his shirt, Coffin Scum.
It's an insult till you look at the photo.
No, there was 2 of these dudes, and they were in a band, and they were like, hey, man, you can use our music. Ask us anytime you want. You know, there's 2 bands there, and one of them, I think, was guitars. We actually talked about, I know what you're, I'm going to mess you up, Dave.
What?
I know what we talked about. You're going to be very professional, but can you come back to me for a second?
There's no script here, man. We're good.
All right, good. I don't want to mess you up, dude. So what I talked about, because they're musicians, I should mention this. You might see me wearing it today. I mean, look, here we go, man. We lost a great one. There he is. I always confuse them on him. The Space Ace. Ace Frehley, man. We lost him from Kiss. The guy was amazing. I'm a big Kiss Army. I walk with the Kiss Army, so I was sad to see that. The Space Ace is up in space. They shot him off. But we were talking about that. Oh, there you go. Hold on. Let me get up here for you. Where do I go? There he is. Wait. It's like a weatherman.
I don't even know which one is
this guy.
There.
Space Ace.
Yeah.
Ace Frehley.
Rest in peace.
Dude used to light his guitar on fire. He was awesome. I've seen him live a bunch of times. I was bummed out about that, so I was talking to them, the Coffin Scum guy, about that. And then also, after we met the Coffin Scum guy, who punched me in the face repeatedly, you only saw one on camera, I then met this guy in the crowd who came up with the most amazing bootleg shirt I've ever seen. Let's check it out.
So you made this shirt?
I made this shirt, bro.
A BKFC bootleg. That's all, the Colonel's ready to do bare knuckle.
Thank you for not making me turn it inside out.
No, man.
And we're not gonna make some, back in the day, like WWE, WCW, if you wore a competitor shirt, they'd give you another shirt to wear, or they'd make you turn it inside out, or you'd have to leave. How amazing is that?
I had a camera operator one time for a broadcast show in a UFC shirt. And I was like, hey, my man, you're going to have to put a BKFC shirt on. He looked at me like I had 3 heads.
Well, that's different. And I mean, that's understandable. Didn't you have a guy show up one time, I think it was like Mississippi, he wore like all white to film or something?
Yeah. We've had it all. I had a 300-pound guy that couldn't get between the ropes. And it wasn't Big Ben either.
Was that BKFC 11 by any chance?
No, that was Montana.
All I know is when I was on camera, BKFC 11, the dude, he was a big dude, and he was filming me right before.
It's actually, people don't know, it's actually Johnny Love. He lost a shitload of weight.
You're right. This guy was really big. He had a weird thing I can't repeat on the air, tattooed like Thug Life, but it said something else that I can't say. And I know that because right before we went on, he was so sweaty and hot that he lifted his shirt up to rub his head off like that, and his big belly hung out. That's what I thought you were talking about. I think he was like one of those guys during COVID.
So we had a photographer. It was a photo photographer. I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to make him feel bad. But this motherfucker was in every freaking video shot we had. He insisted on being directly across from the camera.
He was
a Tampa guy. I'll leave it at that.
I'll have to figure that out. All right, now you got me wondering. Anyway, we'll move on from that. Nobody's going to get insulted here. We're a show full of love. You know that if you go to the comments.
Nothing but love.
If you go in the comments. All right. Oh, by the way, I'm looking on my computer because I'm reading comments. I'm trying, but look what I have for the first time in like 2 years. Dave's like, I'm going to print out a rundown. You want one? I go, yeah. I've been wanting. Brandon always prints out the rundowns for himself, but he never offers to do it for me. Isn't that messed up?
It is fun.
And he knows I have the problem of I can't use a printer. We've talked about this many times. It doesn't work.
You should boo that guy.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about how the fans booed him again. In Hammond, I went to him. I said, hey, should I throw the crowd a T-shirt? And for some reason, he goes, no. And I'm like, I was going to make him boo you anyway, but now you lost. I said, boo him. We got to catch this on tape. I've never heard a louder boo. It was crazy. And he stood up and he went, I said to him after the show, Brandon, why did you say no? He's like, I didn't even know what you asked me. I just said no. I just guessed. There you go. Let's see what else we have to get through here. Oh, we should talk about this right away. DJ Dyer, Josh DJ Dyer, big fan of him, where he's come in his career, versus the returning Juggernaut Hunt, Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt. I'm excited for Lorenzo's return. We had him on the show last week, and I suspected something. I could just feel it in my bones that might be happening. And he said he would take the Josh fight. I guess Josh stepped right up. Josh wanted to prove himself. I'll tell you this, and we're going to be talking about this a lot more before the fight in California, November 15th. I think that Josh DJ Dyer is a completely different fighter than the first time he fought Lorenzo. And he has to be. What's it, 4 years difference or something?
Yeah, I was actually just going to say the same thing. This isn't the same Josh Dyer. And honestly, and nothing against Lorenzo, it's not the same Lorenzo Hunt.
Well, Lorenzo's had a year and a half off. And I know
he's been fighting heavier. It's a little light for him, so we'll see.
I thought the same thing.
Love Lorenzo, but, we'll see what that layoff did. I know he had the arm injury. And, Josh has gotten more experience. He's gotten stronger.
Mm-hmm. Josh has been looking great, man. And I'm not doubting Lorenzo at all, but I echo what you say. Lorenzo is going to come back, and he's going to love this. He's going to love if he hears this. He has to prove himself again. And he's going to say, oh, Juggernaut. No. I mean, the fans are going to want to see that, and I want to see it. I'm excited. I believe that Lorenzo is going to come in there more ready than ever. He's got a comeback. All eyes are on him. So Josh should be watching out for that. That's important. Lorenzo's coming in to prove something. But a year and a half layoff, coming off an injury. He is the Juggernaut, though, right? So, this guy amazes us. He's probably one of the best pure athletes, I would say, in BKFC. He can do anything, it seems like. So, but Josh Dyer, man, could be a problem. We're going to see. But last time we talked to Hunt, he's like, he made Dyer look like child's play or whatever he said.
Yeah,
so.
look, I'm excited. Number one, I'm excited to have Lorenzo Hunt back active.
Me too.
And promoting and everything else, because honestly, there's no better promoter, and he's the Conor McGregor of our sport.
Yeah, he's as you actually said it one time. I don't know if you said it on here, but when we were talking privately, I think you said it. He is must-see TV. He's gonna. I mean, if you're the other guy, yeah, you should be promoting. But Lorenzo's gonna do all the heavy lifting. Just be along for the ride and then be prepared for the fight. That's all. But Josh has gotten better. I know Josh is, like I said, I want to see what's going to happen there. I invite you in the chat just because we'll talk about this weeks leading up. What do you think? Do you think that that Lorenzo's going to take it? Do you think Dyer's going to take it? Let us know in the chat. I'd love to hear from you. Going to be a banger. They're excited. Juggernaut will take any fight anywhere, Savage Combat Sports says. Let's see. What else we have? Love that Junior puts his knowledge in.
Who's that? Little Ben?
Yeah.
Great.
Imagine if Evan and Brandon did that.
I saw Little Ben at Ice Wars.
Oh,
I told him it's the closest you're going to get to BKFC, my man.
Oh, man, I love it. All right. Dyer on the fight poster with half his face looked like MJF.
We're going to throw a poll up on the YouTube chat. Who do you guys think's going to win, Dyer?
Yeah, are you going to put the poll up?
I just told the guys.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're doing it because I don't know how to do that. So put that. I want to see that logo again. Someone says he looks like MJF. Let me look.
What logo?
The fight graphic of the fight for Dyer and Hunt that you just had up. I could. You know what? That is a little weird. He kind of does look like MJF a little bit in the half face. Yeah, I can see that.
Who?
MJF is a top heel in AEW wrestling.
Oh,
he's probably one of the top heels. He's the guy that Evan used to send.
Look, my man, there's only one heel that I want to see, and that's
get off
my man,
you
Mark
were waiting,
Smart.
You were waiting for that, dude.
I was.
That was when I was the king of captivation, Brian Soscia. Get off that. The ratings are dropping.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's see what else.
I keep hearing you used to have a six-pack, but
used to. Now I just eat shit food on the road. You should see what I ate this week.
Yeah, it's bad. Dude.
There was a bowling alley across the street, and I didn't want to eat fast food, so I was walking over for a hot dog, and Justin saved me. He had to buy one, get one from his chicken and rice, and he gave that to me. I was living like a vagabond in Indiana. Or is that where I was? Indiana.
I know you enjoy a nice wiener once in a while.
Once in a while. Dude, I look at the graphic. Sausage, bro. Where's it at? Sausage is a great, great food. I'm excited to eat a lot of sausage in Italy. And in meatballs, come on, man. They'll be bouncing all around. I'll be eating them on top of spaghetti.
Yeah, but look how happy you are.
All covered with cheese.
That's a scary
I lost
part.
my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. All right. What else do we have here? All right. So MJF, I agree. So I got ADD. I was looking at the comments. Kai Stewart's hanging out in the comments. Look, if you're just joining in on X or you're on Instagram, come over to the YouTube channel. It's the Bare Knuckle Show. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It'll give you a ding, and then you'll know. Thanks, Rick. I think you're the man, too. All right, so let's see what else we have here. Checking with the boys. Okay, that's good. Well, I'll tell you what. We should just get in a mailbag. Let's get in a mailbag right now.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. It's time for mail call.
That is absolutely
Little
fantastic.
gifts for Soscia. You like that?
That dude, I love those other guys.
I started that edit at 11:55.
You did that?
Yep. Well, no, I mean I just clipped the video. And put
It's
your logo on.
amazing. I hope we don't get a copyright strike, but I love that. It's amazing that when you come in and wow.
That's all right. Management approved it. We're good.
Did they? All right. Well, let me get to my. Management printed out my rundown. There it is, all messed up. Here we go.
I told you it was double-sided, motherfucker.
I know you. I know you did. He said, "Oh, it's okay. It's double-sided." I'm like, I'm just happy to have one. All right, so I always talk about the email contest. You can email stuff, thebareknuckleshow@gmail.com, although I don't have access to that email right now, so if you emailed anything the last 2 days, somehow I don't understand what's going on. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't understand how to work a printer, let alone when email passwords get changed. Nobody tells me. Everything's crazy. You can still send stuff in. It'll be back up. If you don't want to send it to email, you can send it to the Bare Knuckle Show on Instagram. The Bare Knuckle Show on Instagram. We always like to air your stuff. Now, a little different. I love when people send snail mail in. I got snail mail. Let's open this up. See what it is. It's very light. Ugh. Yeah, I can't pick it up. It's very light.
Check that for anthrax or anything?
I don't care. It's just what's in here. Care of Brian Soscia. Let's see. I can't even open the damn box. I'd be smarter than the box. There's a paper. You plus Italy with a heart. Okay. I must have a lover in Italy I don't know about. Let's see what's in here. It feels like some kind of clothing. Italian flag. Nice. Thank you. Who sent this in? From North Dakota. That's weird. Huh? Jamie from North Dakota. I don't want to see her last name. I can't wear this in Italy. It doesn't even make sense. It would have made sense on the last show. You ready, Dave? I'm afraid the censors are going to pull us. What do you think for Italy?
Yeah.
Hey!
A little big, isn't it?
You know, I don't want to get deep into it, but no, I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. I have a lot in my head I can say.
Deep into it, huh?
Yeah, there you go. They're like
That's
shorts. Dude, that's awesome. Thank you, Jamie from North Dakota. Yeah, I wouldn't have worn it, but last we were in Florence last time. That made more sense.
You have to wear
I'm not wearing
You have to
this.
wear it at the weigh-ins.
It doesn't even make sense. This is Florence, not Rome.
Yeah, you're right. It's too big.
You just want to keep looking at the dick. You come on. All right. Thank you for that, Jamie. That's actually great.
I'm all about the dick.
Is this what the show's going to be like today? You're throwing me off because you're funny.
I was in a bad mood when I came in. But
You were. He was in a bad mood. I loved it. I wanted him to stay in a bad mood for the show, so I started making up stories. I was like, yo, did you hear everybody in Indiana saying you're a scumbag? And I started floating all this fake stuff at him, but he didn't believe me. He knows me too well. But he's in a good mood.
I mean, I told Jeff Houston to stop talking shit on me.
Jeff wouldn't. Jeff, the last guy. He loves you. He'd say, hello, 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 Junior. All right, let's get into... This was great in Hammond, and I don't care who didn't like it. I'm telling. We're just different schools of thought. If you didn't like it, that's fine. If you thought it was disrespectful, I respect that. But I loved it. What I'm talking about, not only did I love what he did, but I loved Chris Latto's call. It was like as if he realized at the last second what was going on. Let's watch one of my favorite moments from Hammond.
Those jabs can be devastating. We've seen it with him before. Look at this, Sean. They're playing chess in between.
Cool as you like is Bryce Henry.
Sean's funny. Sean's funny because he doesn't get rocked. He still stays the same show. He's like, Bryce Henry. Chris, like, you're playing chess. You know, the best thing about
it's almost like you could call porn.
Almost. It's the best thing about that was I don't play chess. I don't know how to play chess. I'm not saying I do. But it was funny because when we put that on X, everybody was commenting. And look, I'm sorry if you know chess, and I'm sorry if I'm making fun of you, but get a life. They're all like, you losers. They're all like, well, he's not playing chess properly. That's not correct. Like, you're commenting. Listen, we know you're commenting from your mother's basement, Bobby Fischer, and we know that you're probably never getting laid. And actually, one of the staff was complaining about that, wasn't he?
He moved the pawn the wrong way. He's clearly hurt.
That's funny. See, I like the funny ones, but a lot of these
that is not a way a pawn moves.
They're being serious. Like, these losers. Get a life. It's meant for fun. You geeks. Get out of your mom's basement. Jesus. Yeah, it's true. There's a hot take. Get out of your mom's basement, losers. So there was a guy here with the company, too, that had a problem with it, right? He said they weren't moving it correctly.
I'm not going to comment.
It wasn't you.
Oh, moving it correctly.
Yeah.
No, Rob and Cranston loved it.
Oh, Cranston said it too?
No, I didn't talk to Cranston about it, but I know back in the day when
they had the
was
chessboard
in the
here.
same office, yeah. And I think Cranston stole it, and then Rob got all pissed.
Go figure.
It's a whole
We should let them fight,
saga.
bare knuckle.
Yeah.
Well, the bottom line is that I thought it was pretty funny that he did that. And if for those of you that don't know, it's not just like, I'm playing chess, my opponent's playing checkers. That's not why he did it. That's not the only reason. Actually, his opponent, Roderick Stewart, ice water, not ice water. By the way, I had to recut the voiceovers 5 times because I said ice water.
By the way, did you watch that new HBO show about
Task?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? We're late for Esteban. Shit.
Oh God, see, we're having so much fun.
All right. I need a second here.
That's right. I'll talk about it. He's talking about Task. It's a new show. It's filmed in our area.
Essentially, what I'm saying is they're trying way too hard.
I heard the Delco accent was really good. So we have, if you watch the show, we have a strange Delco accent. It's like a microcosm outside of Philadelphia. And it's like you say...
Proud of my scumbag Delco
You do have
accent.
a rough one. It's
proud of it.
Water, they say here, rather than water. But anyway, while we're waiting, Roderick Stewart, Ice Water, Roderick Stewart, he got that nickname from playing chess. He's a big chess connoisseur. And he said he sees ice water running through his veins. And that's kind of, I think, the reason that they did that. So it all made sense. I mentioned to somebody when it was going on. I don't think a lot of people knew that, but that's the reason they did it. And I thought it was great. I thought it was a nice call to what Roderick likes. And I'm sure Roderick didn't like it, but I liked it. I thought it was entertaining. And that's what we're all about, right? Entertainment. That's what I'm about. All right. As we're waiting for him to come in, I'll read some of your comments. Too bad Bryce doesn't really know how to play chess. His move was wrong. Rick, I was just making fun of you. Did you not hear me, you loser? And I like you, Rick. Get a life. Let's see. The Legends Never Die podcast. What are they saying? Clicks are clicks, and we killed it with that moment. That's right. I agree. I agree with you, Legends Never Die podcast. 100%. That's why I'm defending you. It was great. That went viral. It was awesome. I actually just started to learn to play chess. Look at it. Rick's commenting that he moved the wrong way. Rick just learned to play chess 2 weeks ago. Rick, stop. Give it up, bro. I love you.
I don't want to interrupt you, but I think Esteban's going to burn himself out shadowboxing back.
Oh,
here,
he's all energetic. Let's talk to him, see if he plays chess.
Oh, I'm keeping going, baby. You know me.
This guy's crazy.
Amnesia vodka flowing too, my man.
Oh my God, yeah.
Baby, you know what it do. You know after the celebration what it is, baby. It's going down.
Here he is. He also, obviously, he's a good plant gardener. We have to talk about that in a minute, too. Nice tree.
Oh, man.
So,
man of many skills, brother. Man of many skills.
I know you are. I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. That's my thing. But I'm happy to have you on. Here he is. I've been waiting for years for this because I'm a big fan of this guy. Esteban Mohawk Rodriguez. Thank you for coming on, bro.
I'm here, baby. I'm here.
Yeah,
we finally made it.
You are
Man.
here. You are here. We've had so many private conversations, so I'm happy that we can have a public conversation because you amaze me, and I'm happy to promote a guy like you. You're so thankful to be here, and all you want to do is succeed. You're driven like some people I've never seen in my life. Now, I want to talk about a past conversation we had. By the way, I want to remind people also that you're going to be in the main event November 1st in Michigan against Zach Cavender.
Oh, yeah, boy. This is going to be legendary, man. It's going to be legendary.
I know.
Finally, somebody who might be able to handle the pressure, baby.
Might. The key word is might.
Man, I'm looking forward to it, man, because, listen, I'm telling you guys, man, I'm going to be breaking records again. There's no way fans or buts about it. You best believe. Fight of the night or knockout of the night, or you're going to be seeing me carried out on my shield, baby.
My man is manifesting. I didn't mean to my man you. I'm sorry, but you're manifesting. And
man.
Fucking man.
Yeah, there you go. So finally in the main event, what a cool moment for you. You've been, you're 4-1 here with us. And here you go, you get in the main event. I remember past conversations, like I was saying, backstage talking, and you were saying, I have something inside of me that no one has even seen yet. I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to keep showing it, and people are going to have to take notice. You're backstage. You're walking around. You're pumped. You're always in a good mood for fighting. Where does that come from? Where does your intensity and your love for life come from?
Man, it's just all that pain I've been through, I would say, man. It's like wanting to be that main character. You're going to be seeing all these animes growing up, or Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Bleach, all those badasses, you know what I mean? The struggle that they've went through, you know what I mean? I can relate to it in a way that's, I can express it in the ring, man, and I could be me. You know what I mean? And it's like I was always judged before being, oh, this guy, you're never gonna be like those people, or why are you trying to run like that or do all that? Look at me now, mother suckers. Look at me now.
I like that. He cleaned up. He didn't say mother effer. He said mother sucker. That's smart, because the thing is, you got to be a family. Even though we're bare knuckle, like when you win your fight, you got to sit up there, and when you get that mic in front of you, you got to remember we're hunting for a TV deal. I tell fighters this all the time. So if you can kind of mask cool stuff and keep your personality, not drop F-bombs and horrible stuff, that's not going to help you in a year or so or less when we get on TV. So you're a smart guy. I can already tell by saying mother sucker. That's smart. I respect that.
No, man, I appreciate it, man. I got to keep it clean for the squad, man. I take my family with me everywhere. A lot of people don't understand. It takes a lot of balance, man, to be able to keep everything maintained. And it's like, it's not easy. I'm not perfect, man. I'm going and learning through this every single day. I learn things from my kids every single day. They're like sponges out here too, man. You know what I mean? So you got to watch what you say. Otherwise, they're going to be repeating it off everywhere and everywhere and everywhere.
Don't tell me that, dude. I've done so many of these shows, and when I first got here, I was all buttoned up and I was professional, and I wouldn't say anything wrong. Now stuff. I think we had a dildo on the show last week. Stuff just flies now. And all I can think about is my kids one day might discover this when they get older, and I don't know what they'll think about their father. So we'll see what happens.
It's easing them into the real world, though, man. You don't understand. Sometimes there's just, you know what I mean? There was a point when I went to Vegas, and then all of a sudden I hit the corner. My wife was riding the biggest cock I ever seen. It was like an electrical bulldog, you know, the electrical bulls out there doing what it do. And it's like, I didn't see anything like it before, man. And it was just like, you know, you never know what you're going to walk into around the corner, man. So you got to always be prepared.
True. Well, I hope you never walk into a dildo when you turn the corner. That wouldn't be good. So my next thing is, I wonder about you, and it's simple things. Not only wonder about your gardening skills with your beautiful plant behind you, but I also wonder about your mohawk. Let's talk about your mohawk. Let's talk about that. Ooh. So I don't know if you've ever seen it, but a lot of times when you fight on Instagram, I'll put a thing up on the Bare Knuckle page, Instagram, the Bare Knuckle Show, and I'll say, in what round does the mohawk fall? Your mohawk doesn't ever fall. So first of all, What do you put in to make it stay up, and why do you have it? How long have you had it? Why did you do your hair like that? Tell me about it.
Man, listen, it's been about 20 years I've been rocking this thing now. Almost a little over 20 years now, man. In 2004, I told myself, you know, I got to do something different. I was tired of being bullied, and I came to that point where it was like, I don't want to have that fade, the bald fade that everybody's got. I don't want to follow that trend. And I told myself, man, the only thing that I haven't seen is a mohawk. So I went and I cut me down a mohawk all 2004, man, and it's just been rocking ever since, man. I told myself I'm going to be one of the biggest, baddest people have ever seen. And, dude, look at it now, man. Almost 20 years later, and I hit it with the hairspray. I've tried, like, every single type of, like, design that you can think of. The Liberty spikes, you know what I mean? The gel curls, the braids down the middle, the braids down the front, you know what I mean? I've done it all. Split mohawk. I've done the double split mohawk, the double braid mohawk. Man, listen, and hairspray has been the number one thing that's kept it up. I mean, when I'm really in the mode, though, you know what I mean? It's always, it stands up on its own, man, just off of straight pure energy, you know?
So you're talking, and I'm listening, and I'm thinking for you. I should be like your manager. Don't tell your manager that. I don't really mean that. Or your agent or something, because
she'll be on you. You better watch out, the chocolate, man.
I don't want any problems, but I think that you need to have. Do you not have a hairspray deal or something? That would be huge for you.
Man, that's actually something I should look into.
Yeah,
one of the main things I've been looking forward to is Krispy Kremes, man. That's going to be one of my sponsors in the future. Mark my words.
All right,
that's my bread and butter right there, man.
I dig it. Just I know that I brought that up on the show live. So, Junior, please log this moment. We're going to need at least a 50% cut of that. Thank you, Esteban.
You better believe it, man. Hey, donuts for everybody, baby. Donuts for everybody. When I get this knockout, I'm going to be throwing them out like T-shirts like you, brother.
So the question becomes now, you've been rocking the mohawk for 20 years, you say, and you've been in fighting for a while too, but when I look back at you, you didn't have, let's be honest, that much success from what I can see in MMA, but then you come over here. I mean, it's success just to get in there, but your record wasn't where it needed to be. But then you come to bare knuckle and everything changes. What did that feel like when you realized, oh my God, this is a different sport for me? I'm going to be at the top of the game?
That's when I came to a point, man, like I was in a really dark corner of my life, man. I came to a point where I bit the bullet, man. And like, I told myself, like, what am I going to do with myself? I wasn't able to afford the MMA training that I needed. I wasn't able to, I kept getting jiu-jitsu back to back to back, man. All my losses came from Americanas. So I came to a point where I was like, well, what am I going to do, man? And bare knuckle popped into my lap, man, after I started praying and putting my faith in the man above, dude. And I don't care what anybody says. Things started happening, bro. I went out there against all odds to die, man, and I came out with that man's head, and I brought it back home. I think it was the fastest knockout after the bell. And, man, I didn't even know I was capable of doing that. There was so much adversity going behind that, man. And when I overcame all of that, like, there was no denying, like, I was made for the sport. Like, this was my path now, and I found – this is going to be my home from here on forward, man.
And we're proud to have you, man. You're always welcome in our. It's our house, but you're welcome anytime. You don't have to pay rent. We like you so much. We pay you to live here. So,
man, I love it, brother. I'm loving it. And believe me when I tell you, you guys ain't seen nothing yet, man. I'm just getting started, man.
I know we are, and we're going to get to more of your fight in a minute. But I just, outside of fighting, a lot of guys, people don't realize this. You are a superstar, but it takes a while to get to be a level. No, you are. You're in BK. If you're in BKFC, you're known worldwide. Let's be honest. You are. Your stock
only
is
you can make a
up.
brown man blush. Eh? Only you can make a brown man blush.
I made a brown man blush. It's the greatest day of my life. I don't think I've ever done that. So I just wonder though, like, what do you do outside of fighting? Because you have your family. It's important to you. You have fighting. It's obviously important and high level. But you also have to do something outside. Do you have a job outside of fighting?
Man, listen, I've been fighting life. I've been exploring life, man. Like when I was younger, I really screwed up, man. And unfortunately, I got a lot of felony counts on my record playing with weapons early. And I went against the law, man, and the law won. And I had to fight ever since, man. I've been able to get the type of jobs that I really wanted. So I've just been kind of doing little side jobs here and there, making my way up through the companies and learning what I can. And trying to show the kids whatever hits your way, you got to still move forward, man. And being able to learn, like I've been a carpenter, you know what I mean, building houses. I've done epoxy floors, man. Like I've learned.
Wait a minute, stop right there. Stop. I got to stop you. You know why I'm stopping him? Broken Brandon left the company when I wish he was here for this. He left the company to go do that, I think that kind of flooring, and then came back because he says it's so hard. You mess one thing up with that. So God bless you. I wish he was here to talk to you.
He actually called me and he said, Dave, it's so hard working for Evan, but doing floors is just 20 times harder.
Oh man, dude. It is brutal, bro. Like it is brutal. I was doing Walmart floors, man. I was doing Walmart floors too, and then we were doing like schools and like we would do the designs on it and the labor that goes behind it, man. Just having the mask, doing the grinding, all this detail work that goes behind it, understanding the formulas, like. A lot of people don't understand, man, but it is a very technical kind of job, man. Like, and if you screw something up, woo,
I
buddy, it's like a $2,000 screw up, man. Like you got to buckle up for that one. The boss is definitely gonna be getting off in the butt cheeks for that one, man.
God, I wish Brandon was here to talk to you about this. He'll talk to you at the show, I'm sure, about it. But the other thing is, you said carpenter, so that leads me to believe that you maybe a handyman of sorts. You've gone in people's houses to fix things for them. So of all the times you've done this, you got to see some weird or dirty houses and stuff. What's the weirdest or dirtiest thing you've ever seen out when you're doing? You don't have to say where. Just you had to see some weird stuff, right? Is there anything comes to mind?
Oh man, listen, I had walked into this house one time where the feces of the animals, there was like a whole zoo in there. The guy had a monkey, he had a baby raccoon. I think there was a possum in there too. He had all kinds of different animals, man. There was exotic. I think he had like a bobcat too. Like there was stuff that I didn't understand. But I was like, I'm just here to do my job and keep it on moving, man. You know what I mean? And we went to fix what we had to fix, but the smell in there. Like I had to kind of pretend that I was doing like chemical kind of stuff with the sawdust, just so that I could walk in there with the mask and be like, oh no, it's the mask. I'm working on this stuff. Don't worry about the mask.
You could charge you more. Be like, I did some extra chemical work for you. That's another $500. It probably was nice how it worked out, but that's interesting.
Oh man, for sure.
So getting back in, aside from your life with your family and your work and walking to feces-filled houses and things like that, it seems to me like when we've talked before, you're, as we can tell, you're very active. Someone had told me you love training outside. You enjoy training outside, and why? Why is training outside important to you?
Man, well, it came actually to me because, I mean, at the point where I wasn't able to afford the gyms, man, the only place I had was the playgrounds outside, man. So being able to take advantage of those free parks, the trails, you know what I mean? Going to those different parks, like Pinery Park over here in Wyoming, has like a full, like a workout system in it. We didn't ever had that kind of like stuff like back in the days, but there was like certain parks that did. So I would try to travel to those parks, and I started falling in love with that process. I've learned the breathing out there is just something else, man. Like you can get like good breathing, and it's just like the oxygen and recycling and catching that respect from the trees. You giving them carbon dioxide, you taking in the oxygen, and it's just like you get that infinite energy when you start really flowing and connecting, and like you find that process of feeding and using and feeding and using, and you get to a level, man, where it's like, oh, you feel indestructible out there, man, and you don't get that kind of feeling in the gym. You know what I mean? It's like I've taken advantage of a lot of the day passes of certain gyms, so I would be traveling in a lot to these spots because I wasn't able to afford the whole full membership. So, I mean, I've seen a lot of different things, and the outside is never like anything that I've done indoors. So I've like locked that in, and I've made that my type of workout that I've made like consistently my primary stuff. And that actually is like the reason why I feel I have an infinite cardio tank now, man. And I can push those high levels, and I'm just tapping into that now. So like I'm starting to expand that out now that I'm able to afford a little bit more now. So man, this is just the beginning, man. I'm starting to really experiment with it now. So
do you ever when you have to train inside, if it's raining or something, do you get like a plant on the treadmill, like you know, like the fat guys in the cartoons would have like the hot dog that run for the plant? Actually, I'm holding up coffee here. Who needs this coffee anymore? When I'm done, Junior, when we're done, let's go outside and like breathe trees in. Let's just smell the leaves. What do you think?
Smell it. Smell. Sometimes you just gotta grab a tree and just grope a tree and let it know, like, listen, this is my house.
No, I'm more of I would more caress the tree. I don't know if I grope it, caress it. You see what happens from there. What do you think, Junior?
Yeah. Hey, they pay love back, man. They respect you back, man. When you give them a little something, they'll give it to you right back.
I know they will. So let's talk about your fight a little bit. First things first. I mean, you're intense. I love watching the weigh-in shows. Do you have, and can you tell us, do you have a walkout song planned yet and why you picked it?
Whoo, man, listen, I've been trying to have different songs since I first started, man. I've been on the prelims since the beginning, man. So, like, every time I've tried to push a song out there, they've never had it on there. I like to listen to a lot of different kind of music, you know what I mean? So it's like my I would say my library is a little different than most people. You know what I mean? You can run into some symphony while you're in there.
Nice.
Next thing you know, you're going to be listening to some Spaghetti. You're going to switch up. You're going to be dancing in the mariachi band. And the next thing you know, you're going to be headbanging to some Sublime or something. You know what I mean?
Nice.
You kick it back to some Nickelback, man. And, you know, it varies.
Why do people hate Nickelback so much? Why do people?
I love Nickelback.
I know you do.
I pick it back, bro. I love it, man.
I've been trying to go to a Nickelback concert.
Oh, it was great.
Years.
I went to one when I was in radio. Let me tell you something, Dave and Esteban. Nickelback, everybody gives them hate. And I interviewed Chad Kroger one time, and he told me that he was great. He told me, I met him, I interviewed him, he's awesome. He told me that he loves that people hate him because everyone that hates him, they've sold millions of copies, so they must have that. At the time it was a CD. They must have that CD in their car. He said it's just, what do you say, hipsters that hate him. I think the Nickelback hate has fallen off. I went to see them in concert by accident through a radio promo. I just had to be there, and I was going to stay for a song or two. I stayed for the whole show. I was going to see Gavin Rossdale and Bush. They were there. I think Saliva or something was there, but they were closing out. I stayed for the whole show. They were a great live show. Anyway, that's funny you said Nickelback. All right, let's talk about as far as with the fight. How do you see it going? I mean, what's the first thing? Actually, no, let's ask this. What's the first thing that went through your mind when you got the call, because you've been waiting for this moment, to be the main event?
Man, I was in a tough spot, man. I was in a really tough spot because I had gotten an offer, man, and like I was really looking forward to that Italy fight, actually. And who doesn't want to fight in the huge Coliseum, man? But then again, boom, this offer pops up into my lap, man. Main event in my own hometown. Oh, baby, come on. You know I can't let the people down, man. When you fight for the people, that's like the number one gift to give back to them. Not only being able to make history and bringing the number, bare knuckle fighting to Michigan for the first time ever, man. Like the people here, the numbers for the fans, like they're huge combat sports fans here. And like the energy level is like nothing you guys have seen yet, man. Like Philly has been the only thing that comes close to it. And like that energy level out there is insane, man. But like the people here in Michigan, they were flying out to all of my fights. I've had like 20, 30 people, all of these fights, flying out, driving out. Like it's a different type of loyalty, man. And then the energy that you guys are about to feel, ooh, we're blowing the roof off that place, man.
I know it, dude. I can't wait. I know it. I feel it already coming through the television, coming through the camera. It's. I feel like you're here. It's amazing.
Oh, man, I'm trying to hold it back, man. I'm trying to hold it back. Trust me.
Do you have problems with that, though? Do you have problems with that? Because we've talked about this countless times. When you get too intense, when you get too excited, I know that's your personality. Sometimes it can backfire. Do you ever have problems like that?
Oh, 100%, man. When you're walking with greatness, sometimes people just get uncomfortable with that feeling of, the positive feeling. Like I've been through so much pain. Like when you walk through, life, sometimes you just got to smile at the beautiful things that you have, actually. Be grateful for the smaller things, because a lot of people take it for granted, man. Like there was days where I didn't see sunlight for like almost 3 weeks. You know what I mean? It's like people don't realize how much good the sun will do to them, going outside. And that's why I tell people, man, it's like, you guys got it really good sometimes, man. So it's like, smile a little bit more,
You could come in the office every day. Look, I just did it when he said it. Dave, some days he could say that to me. I should smile more, right?
You know.
No, you at the events. You at the events. He gets charged all the time at the events with looking miserable. He said, I'm not. I'm in a good mood. And then he smiles.
Man, hey, fuck her up, Buttercup. You better watch out if I'm there, because I'll give you a little something to put a smile on your face. Eh?
So what I want you to do, November 1st, if you bump into Junior, I need you to make him smile and like take a picture with him when he smiles, because the kid does smile. You're not a kid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to call you a kid.
Not a problem. The guy, you best believe it. Don't be ducking and dodging me either, man. I'm gonna find you.
All right, let's do it.
I'm gonna find you.
I love it. So let's talk about, like I said, more about the fight. Now, I always like to find, like in a sentence or a word, however you want to do it. What the hell was that? If it almost blew my ear out. In a sentence or a word, whatever you want to do it as, tell the fans why they should be excited. How would you describe how this fight's going to go? Sentence or a word? One sentence or a word?
Controlled chaos and extreme entertainment beyond nothing they've ever seen before. It's going to be a whole new addition to pressure, man. We're going to set a whole new trend. If you guys think that you guys have seen fireworks before, buckle up, baby. Buckle up.
Buckle up, knuckle up. Buckle up and knuckle up. I love it. So
buckle up and knuckle up, baby.
Trademark over here. I'm going to keep that one. Buckle up and knuckle. You can have it.
50% on that one. You guys record this. Remember, 50% I need on that too, my man.
We own it. We own it together. I like that. Okay, so let's. So we found out how excited you were when this, you got the call to do it. We know how you're describing it, but how do you see the fight ending? I always like to find that out too. I mean, is it going to be a knockout? Is it going to be a war? What are you going for?
I feel like one of us is going to be going through the ropes, man. I can see one of us going through the ropes, the referee pulling us off, or one of us is getting pulled off of the other person. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I like to visualize every single time getting pulled off of that. That way I know the fight is getting done and it's no more after that. So in my mind, I'm just seeing getting pulled off of this man. The referee saving him. Somebody save him!
So let's talk about after you get your big win that you're saying you're going to get. Let's talk about that. What do you typically – actually, you know what? My brain's going all over today. Let's talk about before the fight. I'm jumping all over, but these questions come to me as I talk to you.
Oh, I'm ready, baby.
Before the fight, do you have any pre-fight superstitions or rituals? I always like to find that out too. I feel like you probably have some kind of ritual where you act crazy and bang your head off stuff because you're nuts.
No, I mean, before my fights, I always love to relax. I stay calm. I do my normal rituals as far as like yoga in the morning, stretches. I don't do anything to wake up the fight besides weight cut and relaxing. But most of my weight cuts are done the week before. So it's mainly just kind of like meditational speeches, I watch a lot of kung fu movies before my fights. Really just relaxing, man, and just kind of locking into that mode, visualizing that fight, putting myself under that heat, getting my heart rate up to be able to try to control those emotions because I can visualize myself and put myself in the ring way before I'm even in there. You know what I mean? And I'll get the sweat in and I'll start heartbeat in the sweaty palms and I'll put my body through that so I can put myself in an environment to really calm my nerves and stay in control in that moment and try to stay focused.
That makes sense. So let's go to the next thing. If you weren't a fighter and you're watching BKFC, I guess you'd be watching. What would you be doing on fight night? As a fan, what would you be doing? To sit with your boys and watch? You watch by yourself, crack it up?
Man, we'll be popping some of them bad boys right there, baby. Hey, G, you win a man. You already know what time it is when it comes down to the celebrations, man. I mean, I'm a green thumb, man. I'm an all-natural kind of guy, man. I just love spending time with the family, man. And my wife is the one that actually is a fight fan more than I am. She watches the UFC, and then when BKFC came out, she's been watching it ever since, man. And,
that's awesome.
And we just fell in love. My son watches it every single weekend.
Hold on. So wife and son watch it, but what do they feel? I mean, I always ask this. I like to get into your family's thoughts too. Bare knuckle fighting is not a normal fight career for most people. What do they feel?
I get two responses. I get two responses. One from my wife is, "No, why do you want to do this? I mean, if you're gonna do it, I'm gonna support you, but why?" And I'm like, well, it's going to feed the family. That's kind of what I have, and I'm really good at it. And then my son, on the other hand, I'm going to knock you out in less than 3 seconds, and I'm going to be world champion. I'm like, no. 3 years old, bro. 3 years old. Told me he was going to knock me out in less than 3 seconds to take championship. I'm like, bro, I'm still working my way there, man. You got to baby steps, man. But he's ready for it, man. He's absolutely loving it, and she's on the other hand like, no, I don't want you to box and this and that. But he's like, no, Mom, I'm a box. I'm going to do it. This is like, do you want to give me a heart attack? He's like, yeah, but I'm a box. You'll be okay.
Does he have his mohawk yet, though?
Yeah, that's a good question by Junior. Did you hear that? Does he have his mohawk? Does he have his mohawk yet?
Oh, man, he's been wanting to get one. Man. But the wife is still we're still on the ropes with the curls, man. We love the curls, and they're radiated, man, and it's like you can't take away the curls, man, when they're looking so luscious like that, you know?
Well, the luscious, when he gets older, he'll figure it out. I say at the gym, the curls get the girls, but the luscious curls get the girls. Think about that, baby. There you go. You got it. It's all there for you. Now, after your family, man, but after your fight, I know that a lot of fighters have post-fight rituals. They have cheat meals. They have the stuff they just pig out. What do you do? What are you looking forward to the most after your
Krispy Kremes, baby. Let me load me over some donuts, man. Listen, that's like my number one thing, man, is like, I hate having to go through this diet. I hate having to eat healthy. But when it comes down to getting that fight night and I get that hand raised, baby, you better have my dozen donuts right after, baby. You know what it is.
We got to get you booked on, what is it? Mohegan Sun. They have a nice Krispy Kreme where they make them fresh right there at the casino when you walk in. You'd be in heaven. Man, you would be in heaven.
One of my favorites was after Utah, man. When I got that fight of the night out there in Utah, there's a spot over there that I never knew existed called the Pink Donut, man. Oh my leg, my mouth is watering right now. Man, I've never seen anything like that. Cookie Monster donuts. They had the Fruit Loops, man. They had the jelly filled with the peanut butter on top that tasted just like a peanut butter. Oh my God! Don't get me started, man. Don't get me started.
I love Cookie Monster. By the way, I had one of those donuts. I think they were good.
I'm telling you,
Yum, 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 yum. I ate like complete pig
too.
too.
Turn into the donut monster, man.
So a couple more. There you go. You can't. Oh, that looks like a donut. That looks like a donut from The Simpsons. That's what I feel like that looks like. Like Homer would eat that.
Oh yeah, man. I love it. I love it.
Donuts. So
man, it's just.
Let's talk about. You're a pretty creative guy, and I'm inviting people in the comments to put their thinking cap on and let us know what you think too. You've seen Esteban fight. Esteban, you've been in your own fights, obviously. Goes without saying. But if your fight career, if they made a movie of your career, your life, but they looked at your bare knuckle career, what would they call that movie? And you can answer that. I want to see what they say in the comments too. It's a little lag time, but what would you call a movie with Esteban Rodriguez, the Mohawk? What would you call that movie? Think about it for a second.
I mean, the first word that came was extraordinary.
There you go.
But then the next word that came was unique. And then another one was extremely rare.
Ooh, they're good. You have to figure. I wonder what I like. Extremely unique. Maybe just kind of combine them both. I don't know.
Right, I like it.
I'll let you know what they're saying in the chat. But before we do that, I'm going to let you finish this sentence, and this will probably be the last one we have for you. And I wrote this down so I didn't forget. On fight night, Esteban Rodriguez is going to blank.
Knock the socks off of everybody in the crowd, baby.
I know that, man. I'm excited about it. They're still going nuts about donuts in the chat. I'm waiting for them to say what they should call your movie.
Somebody save me one, please.
They're just talking about donuts, man. As I'm waiting to see,
it's a good. I'm telling you, it's a good topic to talk about. Not only to eat about, you can do business talking donuts. You can eat coffee eating donuts, man. You can do everything. You can train while eating donuts.
One guy just sent a private message to our YouTube. What's the matter with these people? He's saying that I like to use, this is horrible, especially if your kids are watching, don't watch this part. But he said, I like to eat the powdered donuts. That way it hides my cocaine addiction. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny.
He's got a point there, though, man. It's a good cover up. I
mean, don't say that.
Man, this fight is not in Miami. So.
Oh yeah.
You put this.
That's a good one right there. Though. Anytime we go fight in Miami, make sure you bring the powdered donut, baby.
Let's see. People are saying I had pizza since then, though, so I guess that counts. But I haven't been. Now they're into fast food. Here they go. They said they were crazy. Crazy Clown would call your movie Mohawk. Rick Walsh says he eats pizza 6 days a week. Okay. Here's another movie named Dylan. Dylan says Live, Laugh, Fight. That's actually a pretty good one. 305 Comics and Collectibles saying they should call it Cafe and Donut should be the name of your movie.
Let's go, baby. The little chimichangas. I love it.
Well, listen, like I said to you, I'm very proud to have you on the show. I'm proud. You're one of the guys. I'm proud that you fight for us. You're a family man. You've worked your way up to this main event slot, and now you have Zach Cavender, who is not. It's not a layup. It's not an easy fight. You know that. So
no. It is not. But honestly, it's just another stepping stone, man. I got my eyes on the big prize now. Once I get that championship, I'm actually shooting for that $25 million baddest motherfucker tournament. Excuse my language, but listen, man, I'm telling you guys right now, I'm like at 235 right now. I'm moving 235 right now, like I'm 145, man. So it's like I'm starting to unlock new levels of myself, doing the hip trainings and doing the whole new movements that are being able to really tap into my neurological paths, man. And I'm finding new power that I never knew I had, man. If you guys thought you saw something or July 12th, man, buck it up for November 1st because I'm going to show you a whole new monster, man.
I know you are, man. I'll let you go turn around and suck your tree in so you get more energy. I can't believe you would have more energy. But you should come out. Your walkout should just be with plants. You should be Anyway, so I really do as a person. Thank you for coming on as a fighter. Thanks for what you do for the organization. Thank you for fighting for us. I'm very excited to see you coming up November 1st in Michigan, showing out in front of your hometown. I wish you luck, and I'll be praying for both of you guys.
Baby, knuckle up because we going here, baby. 0 to a million real quick, man. I'm telling you.
Yo,
you don't want to see it's going to be historical and it's going to be legendary, man. I'm going to do this for the people, give them what they want, man. And believe me when I tell you, when I make it, I'm going to change the world, man.
What they want is, I'll tell you what they want before we let you go. This will be your last thing. What they want is they want a side profile of that Mohawk so they can check it out before you go. Oh, look at it. There it is. There, that looks great, man. All right,
baby. I'm going to get world champion before I lose the rest of the front, though. You know, I got to make it happen.
You got to push it up, or I don't know how to do it. There's a way. We'll help you. Go to Turkey.
We'll make it happen, baby. We'll make it happen. But one way or another,
yeah.
Ooh, it's going down. It's going
You're
down.
full of energy. I love this guy. They love you in the chat. Esteban Mohawk Rodriguez, thank you so much for making some time for us.
Man, big shout out to the greatest show on the planet, baby. Buckle up, baby, because we're going to blow the needle off of this thing, man. We ain't just going to participate. We're going to take over.
Here we are. Buckle up and knuckle up. Esteban Rodriguez, thank you very much for coming on, my brother. I love him. See you, man. I was doing it with him. All right, that was great. Oh no, we didn't do the main thing we were having him on to do. Can we call him back? Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh, he's still there. Bring him back. Bring him back.
Still here.
Bring him back.
Hold on, don't go nowhere.
I was having so much fun with him that I forgot.
I didn't want to correct you on air.
No,
so.
you can always. I'm an idiot. Correct me.
You are an idiot.
Brandon,
you got to correct the correctness. You got to correct it.
Yeah, we can't. Dude, you were so interesting and you're so much fun that I had all these questions that were popping up in my head. I had to get them out. I didn't expect to go that long.
Lay a moment, baby, because the world, they need to hear it. They need this.
So what we want to do, as he's there, God, is that you somewhere? He's here. But what we're doing is we're setting up for it now. We have about a minute and a half, 2-minute piece, and we put some highlights together. And we know how intense you are and how expressive. I mean, who thought, right? During the interview, we could tell that. So we're going to have you react, do like a quick watch along, and we want you to react to some of your moments in BKFC. And we're going to put your kind of you down.
I always love this.
Yeah. They like that I roll the R's. Is that okay? Is that how I should say your last name? Rodriguez?
Rodriguez.
Let me tell you something.
Rodriguez.
I can't, man. I don't know who's watching. I have so many jokes. It's a joke. I want to make a joke.
Put a little chest into it. Rodriguez. Almost like you're doing a soap opera. Rodriguez.
I feel like females will like the way that I roll my tongue. That was the joke I was going to make, but it's not funny because I have a wife. But it was a joke, so it's not real. So I can say that.
She'll love the joke.
Yeah,
man.
I didn't want to say it's how my wife likes how I roll my tongue, because then that puts her in a weird spot. So I was going to say women, but then I look like I cheat them, and I don't. I love my family. I love my wife.
The wives are the ones that make it happen. That's why we learn to roll the R's, baby. That's why we learn to roll the R's.
Or the alphabet. You can do the alphabet. You ever hear that game?
I'm still working on that one. You got to teach me that.
We're going off the rails.
I'm giving out
real fast.
I'm waiting for you. I'm giving out all the secrets. I was waiting for the moment. Okay. All right.
I'm ready, baby. I'm ready.
Go ahead. Let's watch and you react. Where's he at?
Start quickly, but I think he'll get sloppy.
Ooh.
He's in the red trunks.
He's getting kind of manhandled in there.
Murray landing
Let's go.
You can tell us what was going on and everything.
Oh, man. That was, man, I'll tell you, when he called me, I was like, angle left, and it was like, boom, I hit the angle, and that fist was right there. I was like, shit, wrong angle, excuse me. Shit, wrong angle. Man. Oh, let's go. Oh, man. At that point, too, my coach was like, bro, my mind was racing. My coach was like, empty your mind, be like water. Empty your mind, dude. Just relax, breathe. And he told me to chamber my shoulder. When he told me to chamber my shoulder, I just listened. I let go. At that point, I was like ready to let go of the wheel, man. Oh, let's go. Man, oh, I was hungry for that one. I just started learning angles, man. Oh. And, man, you can't come out to the shorts that I idolize, man. Like, I was like, oh, Kakarot versus Vegeta all day. I'm about to show him what it is, baby. Ooh. Man. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Oh, that's my favorite right here. Ooh. Oh, man, let's go, baby.
His cruiserweight fight moving. Long jab from Rodriguez. Long two from Rodriguez.
Let's go. Hey. Oh, man, dude, at that point, too, he called me, man, and I couldn't see out of the, like, everything was, like, really, really bright at that moment. And, like, I was trying to get it together really quick, man, and, like, he just kept catching me, too, and I just kept feeling off of, the body shot. Oh, let's go. Man. And, yo, that moment right there, I was so scared because I had just found out he was 28-1 when he was walking out, dude. And then he walks out with a Spartan helmet. Oh, dude, he had me shaking in my boots. I ain't even gonna lie. Well, man.
I love it. I love that you admit that.
I'm ready for another video. I'm ready for another one, man. I'm ready to put out another one, man.
I can tell.
I'm telling you, like, those are the fights that I love to see myself, man. It's like having those fights when you're sitting there watching with the homies, man, and you're sitting there, you want to see those battles, those true warriors. Get in there. Bing, he catches him. Now he's ducking and dodging counters and catches that, and then he comes back. And oh man, those are the fights that I want to give the people, and those are the ones that I want to actually live in, because nobody wants to have that pity patty dancing around doing what it do. You know what I mean? That's why the boss gets mad too. Why you want to make the boss mad? Come on, man. Get out there and put yourself like something that people can remember you by. You know what I mean? Like when you do all that extra jingle jango, everybody gonna remember that, man. But when you go out there, give the people something that's gonna remember your name. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's what I want, man. That battle. Oh, I'm ready for it, baby. And I'm ready to show the world, man, that I am the next $1 million fighter, man.
November 1st, you get to do that in front of your hometown in a main event. That's very exciting. Oh, wow. What the hell happened? That's very exciting. There's like an earthquake in here. Everything went sideways. I think that's on that camera. Maybe you're on the wrong camera. I don't know. All I know is that it's going to be a great fight, and we're looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what you do. I can't wait to see where your career goes. Thanks again for coming on. Thanks for reacting to that. I can tell you're even more pumped up.
Oh, man, you got me excited. I'm ready to go hit the gym floor right now, baby. Yeah. I'm ready to get in there and start talking to dodging. Like, come on, somebody hit me. Here, let's go.
You're awesome. All right, go do your tree love, and I'll talk to you soon, all right? Good to talk to you, buddy.
Love you guys, man. Appreciate it, you guys. Get out there, put the work in, baby.
I know that.
It ain't going to do it for yourself.
Motivational guy, good role model, great fighter, great marketing. What the hell's... I feel like we're just going to sink. Like, what happened? This is so...
Brandon came in yesterday.
But we were using this the whole time, weren't we? How'd it go off weird?
I don't know. He came in yesterday, he set the camera up for me.
I feel like I'm sideways.
It died or something, so now we're on the other camera.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay. Well, you're going to have to deal with the sideways look. I don't know.
I'll fix it.
Because it's all right. We have a lot more that we didn't get to. God, that was long. And usually I'd be looking at Evan over there, telling me to wrap up or something. Are you okay to go a couple more minutes?
I'm fine, dude.
Thank you. It's fun. This is a fun show.
I won't burp either.
Oh, that was cool years ago. But sometimes I'll be like in an interview, and I love the guy, but I'll be in an interview, and it'll be really calm. We'll be talking, and it'll be like a moment, and then I'm like, don't do it on mic, bro. When you don't burp, he burps into the mic, but they don't always talk into the mic. I can't figure it out. All right. Let's look. Let's go back to mailbag. See what we have here. We're talking about Bryce, and by the way, we also have that world premiere coming up at the end of the broadcast. We'll let you see the big thing for the tournament coming up. It's exciting.
I gotta fix this camera. It's driving.
I knew it. You can't see. You couldn't last anymore on the show. You're too perfect. The show's imperfectly perfect. As he's going to try to fix the camera. What do you want me to wait because you can't fire stuff off?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so. Let's get into the guy. Oh, yeah, this guy, he's back. I don't think he was here. No, was he last week? Yeah, he was here last week. Randy the Pervert sent something. Randy the Pervert says that with most of the web down yesterday, I saw that. Our website wasn't. There was some major internet outage.
Yeah, like 90% of the internet was down yesterday.
Yeah,
it's pretty scary how much runs on AWS.
Yeah. I actually was excited about it because these dumb computers, I wish we'd go back to like the 80s and 90s where we just didn't have to worry about computers. I know that's unpopular opinion, but it was so much easier. Randy the Pervert says that with most of the web down yesterday, I had no other thing I could do than spend the day in the shower. I had to go back to my old adult magazine collection. I'm not going to tell you spelled come. I've come to call it hard copies that get me hard. That's what he calls his collection. I've also taken the time to laminate my favorite pages of my magazines to keep their dexterity so I could peruse them in the shower. What the hell is this guy talking about? Anyway, as soon as the internet came back up, I was on Instagram, and I found one of my favorite BKFC fighters. Her name is Jad Mossam Wong. Let's see what he thinks, what he wants to show us about Jad. Coming back from the gym. Okay, there's Jad. Oh, now ready to welcome him home. Who's him? Lucky dude. Maybe it's Randy the Pervert.
Might be Brandon.
Or maybe that's why he's not here.
Oh.
It's got to be him or Randy the Pervert. One of the two. She's welcoming home because they're just let it loop. We'll get better ratings this way. Keep it going. We'll be the #1 show online. Jad Mossam Wong, not only a beautiful woman, takes care of herself.
This is better than
some
porn
great
right
tattoos. This is what cheap porn would probably look like if you did Timely Lid all sideways. So, again, you talk about the show going off the rails. Here we go. So, Jad, also an amazing fighter. I mean, beautiful woman, too, takes care of herself. So, thank you for that, Randy, sending that in. Nut. Let's see. KO of the week coming in from Ray Ray. He said, dribble, dribble. Let's play some b-ball. Oh, God.
Who you running from though? You better put that little bitch, because I will rock your motherfucking fat bitch ass. I'll show you a...
Oh, Jesus.
Who you running from though?
The guy's not even that fat. What is she talking about? It was a she, too. Well, I guess he didn't want to hit her. Is that bad?
I'm not going to assume any genders because I got in trouble for that before.
I will, too. I got in trouble for, I told you, I'm saying midget on the air when I was in radio. It was terrible. But I'll assume a gender. She sounded like she's a little kid or a female, I would guess. So is it bad that he threw the ball at her? I mean, you couldn't hit her, right? That would make him real bad. So
Look, technically, it's a pass. I mean,
when I see the comments, somebody wrote, at least he wasn't traveling or something. That's a good one, Ray. Thank you for sending that in. Here's my KO of the week. It's in a parking lot. This is brutal. Watch when he falls.
I might have fucked this one up.
That's all right.
Wait.
If not, I'll bang my head off the table or something for you. That'll be my KO of the week.
Real quick, I'm just going to show you this real quick.
I'm afraid to see.
Is this it?
I think that might be the Sammy Oh Shit. I don't remember. I think that's the Sammy Oh Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy gets... I might have screwed that up. The guy basically got knocked out, and he smashed his head on the parking block when he fell. So, all right, since we don't have my knockout of the week, Junior, here. This is for you, everybody. Ready? Guys, my hair. Look at that hair. Here's my knockout of the week. You ready? Ah! There's my knockout of the week. No blood. Think about that. Anyway.
Yeah, no razors here.
There's no razors here.
This is an ECW, man.
Hey, man. I don't know. That was hard way, brother. Now my hat's all messed up. Look at my hair. That's why I wear a hat. I don't feel like combing my hair. Everything's falling off. All right, next up, let's go to... Yeah, this is all screwy. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, I don't know what happened here.
It's not you. Hold on. I can't get my damn headphones.
Wait a minute. I think I found it.
Here we go.
Let's just try to go real quick.
Brandon, are you here?
We'll give it a shot. Is this it?
Yes.
Oh,
no.
No,
why are you showing a saw on a female again? Stop. Stop. Whoa, that's not
Jade.
it. Yeah, here, Jod.
Right,
Jod.
Yeah, Jod.
All right, well, it's not there. So BKFC HR has entered the chat. That's what Jossie Jams is saying.
Well, I mean, he's kind of running the show here.
Don't cop to that. All right, let's see where we're at. We had KO of the week. My KO wasn't there. Let's do tips with Tony. Anthony Yost always in the chat. He's been doing these tips with Tony. Let's see what he has to say. Sometimes they're funny. Sometimes they're very heartfelt. Let's watch.
No audio. Great. Here we go.
All right. I'm going to hit you guys with this week's Monday Message with Tony, and it's only because I'm doing this fucking stupid-ass run in the morning. But it's find something that is tough and start your day with that. I don't like waking up early in the fucking morning. I don't like fucking running. Fuck that, dude. This shit sucks ass. But I got up and did it anyway. Because now the rest of my day, it's going to be simple. I'm going to kill it. And you should too. So this week's message is find something difficult and do that shit anyway.
Go.
Enjoy your week.
I mean, find some difficult, do it anyway. That's a great message. And I would think that, I'll tell you, Anthony, because I know you're there. What do I call you, Anthony or Tony? I don't even know. You're fighting as Anthony, but we call you Tony. But I like both names. I think it's interesting. Like, you can call Andrew, Drew, or Andy, but Anthony
So what's like the
Tony.
short name for you? Like what's
Bri.
Bri?
I guess.
Yeah.
Brian?
Bree.
Bree. Yeah, Bree. That's only on Saturday nights. So, Anthony, I would, if you don't want to get up early, I know that you don't want to. I wouldn't want to either. I didn't want to get up early to write the show this morning at like 4:30 in the morning. You know what I did? I went downstairs and I smelled the plants, and then I was ready to rock.
Oh, I did have a funny tree story. I didn't want to interrupt the interview.
Always. What's up?
So the other day, there's a
Funny tree story.
the place I live. There's a Greek restaurant, and I guess for the summer they do outdoor dining. So there was a bunch of what do you call it? There's a bunch of palm trees they put out there by the tables. So my wife walks by it, sees a sign that says "free for adoption," walks in the restaurant and says, "Hey, how do I get the palm trees?" "Oh, you can just take them." I'm parked with my four ways on the side of the road, blocking all traffic, lifting 2 palm trees into my goddamn truck, and now they're in the greenhouse. So we're gonna have palm trees this year.
Next to your pool?
Well, no, they're in the green. I guess next year it'll
Yeah.
be by the pool. Yeah,
Bro, I might actually come to your 4th of July gathering this year now.
we don't talk about that.
I can never come. I'm always on vacation. But I'll say, though, I would get the trees in Wildwood, New Jersey, if you're from Jersey. You know, like the motels have those fake palm trees?
Yeah.
I like the blue ones. I always wanted one of them. So
I used to rent fake palm trees for some other events.
Did you really?
Yeah, and then they got destroyed. It's a whole thing.
We're going to rent fake. I've wanted to rent a midget on this show. We haven't done it yet. I want to rent fake palm trees now. We're going to do that one time.
I actually have some in storage. I can
What,
bring them
midgets?
over. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yep.
All right.
From the old midget wrestling days. Micro.
Micro.
Yeah.
That's right. I let one of them beat me up.
Do you remember that guy? He was like a Hulk Hogan impersonator.
I remember
like
all
Johnny
those
G
guys.
Or something.
Who?
That's all I think about when we talk about the merch guy.
Yeah, I kind of do. I remember getting beat up by a little person wrestler one time.
I have a video of Senior getting beat up somewhere.
We got to find that. All right, let's move on to Sammy O shit. We almost did this earlier. Sammy sent this in and just said, "Ouch, my back."
That's the scooter, right? I'm all out of sorts.
I don't know. I don't remember. Right. I barely even look at these.
Sorry.
No, the scooter's the bonus O shit.
Is it?
Yeah.
So is it this one?
Oh, I know what one is. Yeah, this one. Not you. Oh, well, you blew it. Go to you and people say, "Oh shit." Here you go. Watch this poor guy. Ooh! That was like imperfection, just like our show. Like the worst thing could have happened. Oh my God. And then the bonus, that was good, Sammy. Thank you. That's definitely no shit moment. But the bonus, shit, interesting. Watch this. It has to do with a scooter.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, don't take the Lord's name in
Sam,
vain.
what were you thinking?
Now, if you look at this idiot, have you ever done this where you get hurt doing something stupid and he kind of gets up and smiles and doesn't say much? Like he's like, oh yeah, but he feels dumb.
Not me, but I had a family friend when I was growing up, and he used to try to like slam himself through tables. And one time he tried to like pretend he was breaking into our house, and he actually completely destroyed the door jamb while going into my house.
I think that might have been, you told me that story before. You might have told it on the podcast when I think social media was new.
It was.
And I think we were trying to do something fun. I mean, the guy was trying to do something
fun.
Not us. Fun. And you broke the front door jamb. And at the time, that was bad. That was real. We all started laughing, but it was really bad. We thought it'd be cool to get us some numbers on Facebook when it was brand new. And then Dave and I were going to do Punch You in the Facebook. That was one of our ideas. Didn't work out. Thank God. All right. So let's see what else we have. Well, that's the end of the mailbag for now. But let's go to some behind the scenes content from this show in Hammond. The first one's interesting. It's Brandon. This guy, look, we bust him, we mess with him.
Actually, I got something else behind the scenes for Brandon that he actually sent in while we were having the conversation.
You want to do that one first?
With Esteban.
It's probably something with me, isn't it?
No.
I think he's busting my chops because he knows it's coming his way.
No. We were talking about doing the flooring.
Oh, there he is, dude. There he is
scenes.
doing the flooring, man. Dude, if you're local, he's done Wawa floors. This guy, the stories he tells, I would never want to do that job.
Well, he probably shouldn't have told us because we're opening I guess that's top secret still, right?
What?
Bare Knuckle has acquired a new space. And
I don't even know. Is that definite?
We're going to need some flooring.
Are we really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should film him doing the flooring.
We should.
Oh, that'd be great. Thank you. Broke it, Brandon. We love you. You work hard. He said he'd be away from his family for like weeks at a time in hotels with these people didn't speak English barely, and they drank a lot of Modelo, and he said it was a great time.
We bust on Brandon, but Brandon is the man.
He is. I agree. We mess with him a lot, but we're going to continue busting on him now because, Brandon does a little bit of everything, Broke it, Brandon, and he was directing the weigh-in show. Let's see what he was doing. He's very intense when he does it.
Adam Brady steps on at 165.4.
You better not fucking break anything.
Thanks, Ed.
Poor Brandon. Just he's so intense, and he won't even because he's not. We could have messed him up. We should have done that. That was at that beautiful log cabin place we went to for the weigh-in show. Also, this was interesting. Behind the scenes, it's actually called The Venue. Like I don't know if it's The Venue or The Venue in Hammond.
Depends if you're from Delco or not.
Well, the would be the venue, but The Venue means it's like the place.
The only. Yep.
Yeah. So. This is backstage. I always find it interesting to see who else has performed there. I mean, there was tons of these on the wall. You won't see, but like Alice Cooper was on the wall. Ray Romano's brother, Brad, was on the wall. There's Boz Scaggs, the lowdown, baby. The OJs were there. Ooh, Cheech and Chong. And then let's see who else we have here. Who's that? I can't see. Is it that? Well, moved too fast. There's Nas. Yeah, remember Nas? In Excess. I dated a girl that said, I want to go see INXS. It's In Excess, you dumb broad. Mike Tyson was there. I mean, there's a lot of different people there. I mean, it was just littered with different famous people that have been there. Now, I think they got the picture, much like Hollywood, where they retired my, we had that before, if you've never seen it, my yellow
jumpsuit.
BKFC jumpsuit, and they have that hanging
that
on the wall
I
at the Hollywood
purchased
Casino.
for you on Amazon
overnight. And now it's at the wall in Hollywood hanging. I hope they add us to that. Let's see what else we have. This is cool. This is a quick video behind the scenes, but when you're watching on TV, you can't always see what the arena really looks like. But I will say this, and I'm going to say it, the guy that does our designs, Vaughn Design Team, amazing. And I don't know whose idea it was, but that big screen in the back, I felt like I was like in the city there. Check this out. It looks really cool. It's kind of there. I mean, I'm going fast, but this is kind of from the side stage. This is before people entered, but we're kind of getting the lights ready. It's really cool. I'll have to do more next time. I apologize, but I had a lot going on to show you what it looks like before people get in there, because we take that for granted, but not a lot of people get to be in arenas that are empty. Or it's kind of weird when you're not used to it.
Yeah, usually when the arena's empty, you have Soscia over there, kind of hyperventilating in the corner in a fetal position.
Hyperventilating.
After your sound check, you have to get yourself psyched for the show.
Yeah, I gotta put my clown makeup on. And then let's see what else. This is disgusting. And I'm HR. I caught Broken Brandon at the show. We should call him and make him answer for this. I caught Broken Brandon at the show, and you're not going to believe what this. Maybe he's Randy the pervert. Let's look what he was doing. Scumbag.
What's the matter with you? What a sick bastard. You're messed up.
See, the tongue got me. The whole tongue thing.
Can you call him?
Yeah.
I want to. He's got to answer for himself. I wonder why he would do a thing like that. Let's get him on. We'll get him on the phone. We're waiting for him. We'll find out where the hell he is today, too. Is he? Maybe he's traveling to Rome. I don't know if we can get a hold of him.
I don't know. I was called at 6 a.m. saying I had to do the show.
Well, maybe he had flooring to take care of today.
You're right.
Poor Brandon. Oh, here we go. Let's see if he picks up. He probably. I hope he's not watching, so he doesn't know we're going to call him. I hope it's on a lag. Oh, Brandon. Oh, Brandon. Brandon, how are you? It's Soscia. What are you doing?
What's up?
What are you doing? Are you like traveling right now? Are you at home? What are you doing? Getting ready to travel?
I am. What am I doing?
Lying naked in bed, perhaps?
Yeah, getting the last one out before I get it on the plane.
You're so stupid. Hey, man, I'm glad you picked up the phone. We have a problem with you. HR has called us, and we realized that in Hammond, Indiana, you were caught filming the bare knuckle bombshells, and I don't know why you would do that. Why did you do that?
Well, as you know, Brian, every show I film the bombshells, and
you pervert. He does it every show. Why are you admitting to that?
It's part of the job. My boss makes me do it, and then he makes me send all the clips to him through private email after. So,
yeah, and they never get posted. It's weird.
Yeah,
he's not here today either.
There's just thousands of shots of like Caitlin and Chelsea just sitting on a hard drive.
How do you know their names?
He knows them all.
Those are the only two names.
This isn't the first issue. If you recall the Philly 2300 arena weigh-ins, when you were creepily waving at Caitlin.
Poor kid.
Dude, Gee, had to say something.
I
was?
Dora's in the chat. She just pissed. I can't do the emoji. It's like 3 drops. Like,
oh no! I was laughing. I was fucking laughing, and she was like, "What are you?" She was looking at me like, "What is this?" Like weird camera guy laughing at.
I'll just say this: on the weigh-ins and the press conferences, we have a ton of fun on comms.
Oh my god! If we could,
that's like.
We couldn't put them on here. We couldn't do it, could we?
No.
I don't think we could.
I know. Like even back in the old days, like before BKFC, I always was like, man, we got to record our comms conversations. Mm-hmm. But now I'm older. I'm like, that would have been detrimental to all of our careers. So.
That's got to be released like 15 years after the company, after we get out of here, like in 2050. He better know the names of the ring girls. Hot 305 Comics and Collectibles says, again, I don't know if you heard me, but Dora put an emoji that is just like water drops. So I think that's like
swiper, no swiping.
What? What are you looking at?
Dora the Explorer.
I was too old for Dora. I missed her. There was a big thing about
Dora like.
Yeah, they just did a my son's all into it.
Isn't she blind or deaf? They were saying,
I don't like the new look.
I heard she is blind. I did hear she's blind.
All right, we're going way off here.
Yeah, sorry.
Brandon, you're a perverse. We think you may be either Randy the pervert. We're not sure. Are you?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll take your word for it. But so basically, we're busting your chops so people don't think you're a total creep because you're a good guy. But what you're saying is, in all honesty, you film them for different pieces we use. I understand why you're doing it. We're just busting your chops. But the other thing is, why did the whole arena boo you? They seem to not like. I asked you.
All right. Look, one, I'll give you guys credit that you guys in the ring that do the mic, because when you were talking to me that close with the mic, I couldn't hear anything you were saying. I had no idea what you said to me. You were like, yes or no, and I was just like, no.
Always say yes.
I don't know why. But it's okay. I like getting booed in the arenas. It's funny.
This guy, I asked him, should we throw a shirt to the crowd? And he just goes, no. And then I look at him, I'm like, well, I was going to make him boo you anyway. Now it's easier. And I look, and they start booing him. Like, I wish we had it on camera. Pretty loud. That was the loudest boo I think you ever had. And you embraced it. You're like, yeah. You can't see me, but that's what you did. Anyway, Broke It Brandon, we love you. We're sorry you couldn't make it in today. I know you're traveling to Rome. I appreciate you taking the time to hop on here with us. And you're a fixture. They won't boo you in Italy because much like last time, I'll be hyping the crowd up. We got to film it. And I'll be like, let's go, let's get nuts. And they'll just sit there because they don't understand me. Then I hand the mic to the translator, and he'll go, and then they go, yeah.
Are you gonna tell the translator
yeah.
Oh, this is Broken Brandon. Everybody boo this guy, and then he's gonna say it in Italian.
I got to find out. I'll have to do like Chat GPT. How do you say boo Brandon in Italian? But I'll tell you this: we're gonna need a translator for everything we're doing, probably, right? So we should probably get that guy Val back. He was great. I got his info. I'll send it to you. Anyway, Brandon, thank you.
No problem.
Have a good trip, brother.
Be safe. We'll see you soon.
Thanks. Are you coming?
Who?
Yeah.
Soscia, when's your flight?
I am going, what's today? Tomorrow night to arrive Thursday morning. And I will be
Tomorrow
there.
night?
I will be drinking I'll be drinking wine. I'll be
Can you share your flight number here, Soch?
Yeah, it's 521-8621.
Awesome.
I don't know. I just made something up. All right, Brandon, listen, be safe. Oh, one more thing, Brandon. How much fun am I to travel with? You don't usually travel with me.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah, that was. I was just like, oh please. I was like distancing myself at one point.
You were. You kept trying to walk away from me. I wouldn't allow it. And then I made.
Yeah, dude. You're something else, man. When you're traveling, when you're tired and you're just disheveled,
drunk,
like walking around the airport, you're just a fucking crazy. Yeah, I don't know. You're saying things to random people. You're like, yeah. Don't you like that? You like that, right, guy?
It's funny. Anyway,
like, who is this fucking guy?
But they remember me always, and I'm luckily I'm wearing BKFC merchandise, so they know I'm with the company. I do the company proud.
Yeah, you're just a walking advertisement.
All right, broke it, Brandon. Go break something. Not on the plane. Break it when you get off the plane.
Juice.
That's right.
See you, bud.
He broke his phone.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. See you, dude. All right, there goes Broke It Brandon. Let's go back to what we were looking at. Another thing that I thought was interesting, other than Brandon being perverse filming bombshells, he also, Ben Rothwell was there. And Ben Rothwell, had some of his fighters on there from his gym, and they had a great showing. Congratulations to Ben, his gym, his fighters. But Ben was also there. I never do selfies. Ben asked me to take a selfie with him, which I would oblige. I love Ben, big fan.
I wouldn't either.
Nice
if I were
guy.
you.
I hate selfies. I hate them. I think
not a great angle.
No, it's terrible. I just don't like selfies. I think I've taken like 5 in my life. I think they're lame. But they should be called, I think Sebastian Maniscalco said they should be called lonelies.
I've always wanted to go see him.
He's great. Yeah. How lonely do you have to be to point a camera at yourself and take a selfie? They should be called lonelies. I agree.
Well, you can't be lonely with Big Ben.
No, not at all. I'm actually happy I got that picture. I usually wouldn't show it. I don't take a lot of it. But for my personal archives, I'm proud of Ben as a world champion. I can't wait to see what he does next. But my point is, take that down. I can't look at it anymore. It looks horrible. I'm scaring myself. The point of it is that Ben had a line. Like when he wasn't with his fighters, the whole time there was a line of people. And Ben's been coming to every event, and people just line up to meet him. He's like the Pied Piper, picture after picture after picture after picture, shaking hands with his big mitts. It's really cool for the fans. So if you ever see Ben, make sure you stop. We'll let you hold the title. It's really cool. Speaking of Ben, we said his guys had a great night. Let's watch Ben's reaction to a big win. There you go. Ben's pumped. That shows you how much pride he has in his fighters. And that shows you what that gym atmosphere is like, because they were as pumped up as the guy that won. And I can't wait to see what's going to come next for Ben, his guys. Actually, in the chat right now, aside from this, people are bragging. Mr. Saturday saying, I got a selfie with Brian. Well, then you took it. I don't think I took it. I don't take selfies. It's a pain in my ass. I fumble my phone. I drop it. All right, let's see what else we have coming up. All right, let's see. All right, so let's talk a little bit before we go. I know we have the upcoming shows and you're coming up, but let's talk about Rome a little bit before we go. We'll get to the upcoming shows in a minute. Did I throw you off, Junior, by doing this?
No, whatever you want, bud.
So Rome, we can look at the graphics. It looks like a great card. I'm excited, to go to Rome in general. But you got a great co-main event, and we're going to do that world premiere of that video for the tournament in a couple minutes. I think you guys will enjoy it. You got a great co-main event there that has high stakes. Whoever wins that is going to fight either Trout or Palomino after they fight. So that's got high stakes. I'm excited about that. You got Francesco, who's fighting in it's his home. I mean, he lives here now, but he's from there, so he's going to be pumped to be there. I mean, this is a great card. You look at the whole card. You guys see it in front of you, unless you're listening on audio. I see Carlos Trinidad Snake. Jimmy Sweeney's going to be there. I don't have my glasses on. I don't want to skip anybody. Dan Chapman, we've seen what he can do versus James Brown. A lot of these fights are very, very, very exciting. You can look at them all at BKFC.com, but look at the main event. Cruiserweight Championship on the line. This is interesting to me. Chris Camozzi versus Alessio Sakara. And by the way, I've said it before, my daughter's name is Alessia, so Alessio is her favorite fighter now. But Camozzi, who's an Italian, he said they embrace him when he comes over there. But I mean,
he's a paisan.
Yeah, he is a paisan. That's a good word. It's better than the other word you were thinking about saying before we went on. They cleaned it up. A paisan. He's a paisan. And, Camozzi, he says they love him over there. But you got to look at Alessio Sakara. That's a countryman. He's there. He's like an Italian Superman to them. And from what I've heard from Camozzi, this fight, they wanted it to happen in UFC. But it seems like they're both happier that it's happening here for the Cruiserweight Championship, as am I. I can't wait to see where this goes. We're very excited about it. Now, a programming note, the main card is going to start at 9 p.m. local time, but here in the U.S., if you're watching on BKFC app, it's 3 p.m. Eastern. You can watch it live at 3 p.m. Eastern. Get day drunk or something. Just enjoy the card. You see it all up there. If I didn't mention you, it's nothing personal. It's just we have a lot of fighters up there, and I'm very excited about each and every one of them to go to Rome. All right.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, top to bottom, once you get
solid.
Through the not that the prelims aren't good. I just don't.
Wait, can I say something about the prelims real quick?
Sure.
So I say this all the time, and I want to kind of reiterate this. And I saw this at every new market we go to, including Indiana. It's like a learning curve. You have to have 2 shows there, maybe 3, for people to understand that you don't miss the prelims. You don't hang out and then come in for the main card. No, or the main events. You got to watch every fight. And sometimes the prelims, because they're free to the world, these guys are trying to make a name. They're trying to get signed. They're trying to impress. So they're fighting literally for their lives, for their livelihood. So you don't ever want to miss the prelims. Don't come in late. But again, that's a learning curve because of what we've seen for so many years in all these other sports.
Sure, and I'm not saying they're not great fights. I'm sure they're great fights.
No, they're
but once you get to the main card, there is literally a meaningful fight in every single main card fight. There is a meaningful, like Andrea Bici, who fought in the main event the last time. And honestly, look, Camozzi won. He won pretty handily, but he gave him a fight.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited to see him come back.
Nice to see him there. Hayes happy.
Hayes
Thompson is the UK
awesome.
champion, who it's not up for grabs in here because it's not in the UK.
But it's important we mention that because that shows you the caliber fighter he is.
Sure, 100%. I mean, and look, he's third on the main card, and he's a UK champ.
Think about that.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's solid.
So top to bottom, unbelievable card.
I'm pretty excited about it, man. Italy's always fun. Rome, the Colosseum will be there where all the gladiators come from, and here we are, BKFC, with the Warriors, the gladiators. Love that. All right, let's do some upcoming shows before we do the world premiere. And I'm thinking that you're never here, and it's arguable that Brandon does all these great impersonations, Junior, and you do great ones too. And there's been some argument recently. I think Sean Wheelock says your Wheelock is better than his, than Brandon's.
So I'll say this: Brandon's voice, his Wheelock voice, is definitely better than mine. But I think the cadence, because I have to listen to Sean I get to listen to Sean. I have the privilege to listen to Sean Wheelock as much as I do. That I think I have the cadence down a little better. The problem is he doesn't really do the upcoming schedules anymore. It's more so Cyrus. But
I know, but I like the fact that we've had Camozzi do it, or not Camozzi. Jeez, I'm thinking of him. We have Lytle do it. We've had I think he did his Ben Rothwell one week. So whoever he works on the voice, that's who he does it as. But I know your strength, like I said, is the big wheel, Sean Wheelock.
The big wheel.
Yeah, he used to call himself that on the radio.
The unicycle.
So do your Sean Wheelock and go through some of the upcoming events, then we'll get to the world premiere.
I got to psych myself.
I know, I'm
here.
putting you on the spot.
Seriously.
You got to
get a little music in the background.
Got to get it going.
Up next for BKFC, we head to Rome. Chris Camozzi versus Alessio Sakara. That's Saturday, October 25th on the BKFC app. Into November.
The balls. You're laughing now, sorry.
BKFC debuts in Michigan at the Soaring Eagle Casino Resort. Esteban Rodriguez, who will put his plants on the line. He told us in his fighter meetings
that he breathes in oxygen from his plants.
He's looking for a Krispy Kreme sponsorship.
and a hair sponsorship, too, don't forget. Hairspray.
Back to California. November 15th, BKFC rolls on. Josh Dyer defends his title against former champion Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt.
What do you think about Lorenzo being back, Sean? It's a big deal Lorenzo's back, right, Sean?
He makes his return. We didn't script this.
I know. We never did. That's why it's fun. And he's fighting MJF, it looks like.
Yeah,
that's what somebody said earlier. If you're a pro wrestling fan,
that's me
in that logo, oh, wow. In that in that graphic, he does look a little bit like MJF. Look it up. Somebody said it earlier in the show. I can totally see that. They seem to like you, dude. Let's see. We have here. Like it. Scott Laskowski likes it. Mr. Saturn says not bad. Joe Mascabose is yelling he needs a fight. I need a fight. I need a fight. I need a fight. I need a fight. How many times does he need a fight? That's a lot of fights, Joey. I hope we see you soon. I'm looking forward to it. And then that's as far as you go. And he said, okay.
Yeah.
Your Wheelock has petered out.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
I thought this was going to be an hour show.
Yeah, this is going long, bro. It's because it's fun when you're here.
Yeah.
It's great. And Esteban was great. See, you just said you would stay here all day with me. Remember that?
You're right.
All right, let's hang out.
I can't argue that.
The 24-hour bare knuckle show continues. Let's look at it. I don't think we have a preview of Ungloved, but I want to talk about it on the app.
A little preview.
Okay, well, we'll watch a preview of Ungloved coming. Oh my God, coming up this weekend in Italy. Main event. We talked about it earlier. Here's a quick preview, but this is available on the app at bkfc.com. You can grab it.
All right, here goes nothing.
In a city where warriors once fought for glory in the sands of the Colosseum, a new battlefield is set. On October 25th, Rome will become the arena once again. But this time, it's not steel and shields. It's bare knuckles and legacy. The reigning BKFC Cruiserweight Champion, Chris Camozzi, a veteran of countless wars, a technician molded by years of combat, has his sights set on defending his crown for the second time.
Winning this, is just another notch and another name that I get to add to my record of wins.
But standing across from him is an Italian legend, Alessio Sakara, a former UFC standout, a warrior whose name echoes through the halls of Rome, a gladiator reborn in the sport of bare knuckle.
This is fight in my country, in my city, in Rome. And I'm so happy. I have a lot of good energy.
Two men, two paths, one moment in history. A champion's pride, a nation's hope. In the eternal city, their stories collide.
This is BKFC Unwrapped. That was so much fun to watch. Oh, that was good. Actually, the music goes great with that guy's voice. I'm excited to see more of that. You can see more of it too. BKFC.com. Grab the app. It'll get you psyched up. And then before we get out of here, Junior, I know that we put a poll up on YouTube. I can't see it, but you have another moment to vote. We asked you, as of this moment, do you think Josh D-Day Dyer is going to come out victorious on November 15th or the returning Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt? And we talked about how they're both going to be different fighters. It could be better for Lorenzo. We haven't seen him in a year and a half. Who knows? With the injury. But if I know Lorenzo, he's coming in more ready than he's ever been. But then you got Josh D-Day Dyer on the other side. World champion, man. His whole career is different. So we asked you to vote in the comments. If you're not watching if you're watching somewhere else, you can come on over to the YouTube channel, The Bare Knuckle Show, and you can vote. And we'll take that vote in just a minute. Do you have access to see how that went?
I have to vote to see the result.
Well,
so.
yeah. Well,
all right, so
we'll take one away. Yeah, knock one out.
So right now we are 50. Well, it's moving around, man.
Well, people are voting
we're
right now.
hovering between 52 and 54% for Josh Dyer.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Oh, Lorenzo's going to be pissed.
Yep.
Wow. So Lorenzo, I mean, I'd like to have your thoughts on that. We can't talk to you right now, but because you're not here, and I'm not going to cold call you. But we'll have to clip this and send it to him. So right now, you're telling me the fans are saying in the chat that Josh D-Day Dyer has a 54% chance of winning, and Lorenzo to coming out on top. That means obviously Lorenzo, they believe he's going to win, and you're not. I'd love to know how you feel about that. Let us know. Okay. Good. The other thing I want to take care of and do here is this is going to be where we're going to end the show, but I'm not ending it. I want you guys to watch this. I'm going to voice this for you while you watch. This is the world premiere Of course, the co-main event Italy is a really, really big deal. It kicks off the big tournament, and we talked about that earlier as well. Let's watch the world premiere of the Bonner Tenaglia, I guess, tournament start. But like I said, I'm going to see you in Italy because after this, I'm not coming back because I'm going to be gone because I'm going to watch this with you. But have a great week. I'll see you in Rome. We can't wait. Make sure you stay tuned and knuckle up. Boom!
Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship presents the next semifinal of the lightweight tournament. In a brawl that has Fight of the Year written all over it, Franco Tenaglia and Ben Bonner will clash for a spot at the finals and a shot at greatness. One-shot knockout power, solid chins, and a kill or be killed attitude from both fighters. This bout can only be described as a modern-day Mickey Ward versus Arturo Gatti in bare knuckles. England's own Ben the Bomber Bonner made his bare knuckle debut inside the squared circle in 2023 and instantly left his mark when he faced the Iron Chin Jamie Oldfield. After 2 gritty rounds filled with toughness and hard shots, Bonner showed his true colors at the tail end of round 3 and gave the London crowd a show to remember.
Really close look. Knockdown number 5, the third of round 3. Bachelor breaks off his count, and there is the win for Ben Bonner in his BKFC debut.
After a shocking loss in his second fight ever, Bonner came back to fight on English soil, this time focused on righting the wrongs. At BKFC 60, Bonner met the newly signed Ray Putterell, who earned his contract after a devastating knockout in the BKFC Prospect Series. But inside the first minute of the first round, the Bomber was eager to impose his will and show exactly why people call him the Bomber.
Separation, referee Alan Jackson, counter on the left hand, and that drops Ray Putterell.
Yeah, he caught him clean there with a hook right on the chin.
The count of 10, and the one-punch knockout win for Ben Bonner.
6 months later, the now fan-favorite Bonner brought his energy to his hometown crowd in Newcastle and scored his most impressive victory to date. He towed the line against up-and-comer Lewis Keane, who was coming off 2 impressive knockout wins and 8 years younger than Bonner. The hungry Englishman went into the fight a huge 3-1 favorite. The perennial underdog took the bookmakers' disrespect personally and delivered a highlight knockout for the ages.
Man, nobody saw it coming like that, especially that key. That came out of nowhere. Wow.
After compiling a must-see highlight reel with just 4 fights in BKFC, Bonner got his first huge opportunity last June. Franco Tenaglia was scheduled to have a rematch of his Fight of the Year win against Tony Loco Soto at BKFC 76 for the interim lightweight belt before getting stuck with visa issues. So, on 8 days' notice and riding a 3-fight win streak, Ben Bonner stepped up to the plate and seized the opportunity, making his U.S. debut under the brightest spotlight possible. In the main event, for all the marbles, Bonner bit down on his mouthpiece and gave Tony Soto a run for his money, capturing the interim belt in a unanimous decision win.
And your new interim BKFC World Lightweight Champion, Ben the
Ben Bonner proved himself as a born bare-knuckle fighter, filled with confidence and reliability inside the squared circle. Blue-collar roots, high work ethic, and grounded personality made the underdog into a fan favorite for the BKFC fans, and he could very well win it all to become the first 155-pound tournament champion. Before that, he must go through the king of the streets, Franco Tenaglia. In the streets of Spain, whispers of respect can be heard when Franco Tenaglia's name is spoken. A gritty former MMA fighter with a kill-or-be-killed mentality, always looking for the finish in a brutal fashion. The Argentinian-born king of the streets brings his 3-fight winning streak to the tournament's semifinal. Tenaglia made his debut in bare-knuckle fighting at the historic BKFC London in 2022 and immediately showed his prowess with no gloves on. At the tail end of round 2, Tenaglia displayed perfect timing in a left hook counter to knock out Chase Simons.
Simon's showing a lot of toughness right now. You can tell every time he gets hit, he gets knocked down just like that.
That is a clean knockdown. No controversy there. You cannot be saved by the bell in any round under this BKFC rule set. 9, 10. The count of 10 reached by Mike Belgrave, and a huge win
The next year, Tenaglia was scheduled for a co-main event at BKFC 40 against Luke Nevin, with eyes on keeping his BKFC record undefeated. However, there are no easy fights inside the squared circle. Nevin used his superior reach to keep Franco at distance. While being punished with hard, stiff jabs, Tenaglia showed that he could very well win a dogfight, biting down on his mouthpiece and weathering the storm the hard-nosed Brit brought, showing incredible durability and heart. After 4 grueling rounds, Tenaglia landed yet another of his trademark left hands to end the fight.
Oh, big left hand! I think that was actually a knockdown.
And ruled a knockdown as such by Mike Belgrave. Here comes the count. Off the left hand, mouthpiece out. Oh, Nevin staggers and the win for Franco Tenaglia. He's now 2-0 in BKFC.
After 2 impressive outings in BKFC, Franco got his first big break when he earned his European lightweight title shot against one of the most experienced and respected bare-knuckle fighters alive in James Lilly. The Welsh technician brought an impressive 9-1 record, incredible durability, and an always-forward mentality. In what can be described as an immovable object takes on an unstoppable force. The result was one of the bloodiest, toughest, and grittiest fights in bare-knuckle fighting championship history, and a must-watch for every fight fan. In the main event of BKFC 60, Tenaglia and Lilly embodied what the sport is all about and gave an ultimate show for the Milton Keyes crowd. After 5 rounds of action, lacerations, and multiple black eyes, 2 warriors stood tall to hear the official decision.
A new BKFC European lightweight champion in the red corner, Franco Tenaglia!
Tenaglia was crowned the European lightweight champion in just his 3rd fight for the organization, but it was far from an easy task. An action-packed Fight of the Year contender solidified Tenaglia as a fan favorite and a household name. It also made expectations unbelievably high for his next fight. Now a continental champion, the next logical step was to challenge Tony Loco Soto for the lineal lightweight title, and nowhere better to host a fight of this caliber than Marbella at BKFC's historical first event on DAZN. Tenaglia came out swinging in the first round, imposing his will and leaving little room for error. His trademark left hand made his mark, knocking Soto down badly already in the first round. What looked like a quick finish for Tenaglia would undoubtedly change in the second round, transforming the fight into one of his toughest to date. From now on, it was a full-out brawl. Both fighters hurt each other multiple times and pushed themselves to the limit over the course of 5 rounds, making it the most memorable fight of 2024. Tenaglia and Soto managed to over-deliver again, surpassing even more bullish expectations and carrying out the fight of the year for the Spanish crowd. At the end of 10 violent minutes, the 2 bruised and battered warriors, with the utmost respect of everyone watching, heard the judge's decision.
And your new BKFC World Lightweight Champion and still undefeated, Franco
After 2 hard knockouts and 2 Fight of the Year candidates, Franco Tenaglia is now the lightweight champion and undefeated inside the squared circle. With his gritty attitude, precise technique, impeccable timing, and a sheer hunger to win, Franco Tenaglia steps into the lightweight tournament this October as a favorite with a chip on his shoulder. With the linear belt and the European belt on the shelf, the King of the Streets has his eyes set on capturing his 3rd BKFC belt. But for now, he must top the hard-hitting Brit, Ben Bonner, in what can only be an absolute barn burner. With mirrored records at 4 wins and 1 loss, Bonner and Tenaglia also share durability, kill-or-be-killed attitude, one-shot knockout power, and pure strength, capable of demolishing their opponent. Will Bonner be able to dethrone the King of the Streets, or will Tenaglia be able to defuse the British bomber? This October will answer the question, who goes through to the grand finale in the most violent fashion?
My gosh, I'm tearing off pages left and right trying to keep my voice going. Look at that, all these notes to read. Anyway, that was awesome. I wanted to come back on. I know I said I wouldn't, but that got me more pumped up, right, for Italy this weekend. That's awesome. And for the tournament, it's so great. I know Junior was saying he was pumped up too watching it. Really good job. And I'm so sorry I failed to say this, but there's a guy named, his name's Julio. He sent that in. That's a fan-made thing that he asked me to kind of narrate for him. So I said I would love to. So thank you very much for that, Julia. Your hard work. I know how hard you've been working. I guess you have a team with you, too. I don't know if Andrew's with you. I don't know who's doing what, but Thank you. I can't stress that enough. Listen, we'll be back again next week after Rome with all kinds of info for you, all kinds of stuff. Remember, you can still send stuff to the Bare Knuckle Show at gmail.com. Hopefully I'll get access to it. So if you sent something this week, I didn't get to them all because I got my access taken away, but I'm working on it. And you can also send it to Instagram, the Bare Knuckle Show on Instagram. Follow that, like it, click the bell, spread the word. Let's keep this virus going. It's not going anywhere. It's a virus, right? All right, for real this time. I'll see you next week after Rome, my homeland. Knuckle up! Ah!